Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today we got an epic pick by NARVIK. Thank you so much for sponsoring the video. And yesterday you literally blew my lid off with Colosseum 2. Guys, if you have not seen that video, go check it right now. It's amazing. If you guys know Colosseum 2, man, it's really gonna blow you away. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. I already knew what I was getting into, but my expectations were highly met and subverted. So yeah, just wanting to let you guys know that there is, because sometimes these videos slip under the radar because, you know, the artists are not the most. I was shocked that the artist only had like 2,000 monthly views. But today we're gonna go with REA. And we're gonna do a track that has two parts, and so we're gonna do the Road to Hell part 1 and part 2 back to back. It's one song, it's split into two for some reason on Spotify, but NARVIK sent me a link, and I want to thank you, NARVIK, a YouTube link with just one file. Now, for purposes of the audio, I'm going to be using Spotify. I checked it. The transition is, there is no like kind of like stop. It just, you know, flows from one song into the other. So we're going to do that. And let's take a look here. This is called The Road to Hell, also title track of the album, The Road to Hell, from 1989. REA. I don't know if it's REA or Ray. I think it's Ray or REA. Could be one of those three, so I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it. But yeah, this also this man has a lot more. This one has 1,944,379 listeners. So in comparison to Colosseum, only had 2,000. This guy's much wider known. So let me check before I get this thing started. Let's check if we reacted to anything before, because I do honestly, you know, I don't remember, because it's just too much. You know, it's too much to remember all these artists. And let's check here on our channel. REA. Okay, Chris the Berg. Doesn't look like it. Chris Squire, of course. Yeah, all the Chris's. You can do that as well. If you look for some artists on our channel, I know we have now over 2,000 videos. So if you want to look for a song, just type in the name and it should come up, right, in the channel. All right, without further ado, so I have no idea what I'm getting into here. I just know it's going to be good because it's NARVIK's stuff. He never chooses stuff that I mean, he never takes a chance and says, I'm going to play in something. Let's see what he thinks. No, he knows. He knows that I'm gonna like it. He knows my taste. So yeah, these are the title tracks. You know, The Road to Hell Part 1, Road to Hell Part 2, album openers. I think Part 2 is much more famous. I don't know why, but here we go. Thank you so much, NARVIK, for sponsoring the video. Vielen Dank nochmals in Deutsch. And my little salutation to NARVIK. But yeah, here we go, and enjoy. If you're new to the channel, please do like and subscribe, all the good stuff, and let's go with the video. Here we go.
Kestävät noin viikon ja sitten on autoilijoilla taas uusi illansa. Zwischen Bernburg und Friedrichshain 3 Kilometer Stau vor einer Baustelle. Autobahn 1 Osnabrück Richtung Bremen.
I'm looking this up. So this is inspired by being stuck in the traffic. I just wrote it. M4 motorway in England. I loved how they used most of the European languages. The news anchors, you know.
Stood still on a highway. I saw a woman by the side of the road, with a face that I knew like my own, reflected in my window. Well, she walked up to my quarter light, and she bent down real slow. A fearful pressure paralyzed me in my shadows. She said, son, what are you doing here? My fear for you has turned me in my grave. I said, Mama, I come to the valley of the rich, myself to sell. She said, son, this is the road to hell. On your journey across the wilderness, from the desert to the well, you have strayed upon the motorway to hell.
What a setup, wow. Woo!
Poison you can think of, and I'm underneath the streetlight, but the light of joy I know, scared beyond belief, way down in the shadows, and the perverted fear of violence chokes the smile on every face, and common sense is ringing out the bell. This ain't no technological breakdown. Oh no, this is the road to hell.
Wow. I love it. Okay, the use here of the slide, so effective. The guitar, like everything, like the chords of the whole, like I love the whole intro, you know, with the languages, the news anchors, and so this song was inspired by being stuck in traffic, and so he came to the idea, let's just come up with something. That's what I guess the first part, and then the second part, the road to hell. I love that whole introduction with the lady, you know, talking to him, and great lyrics, just the whole thing. But what I loved the most was his voice. That voice is, oh man, it reminded me, of course, I even looked over, but obviously a little bit not Mark Knopfler, deeper. Then I was thinking of you know, Leonard Cohen, of course. Leonard Cohen, I think, has it a little bit deeper than him. He just has it like the right. I don't know. It's just so perfect. It's so effective to sing like this. And actually, you know, there is a show, and I'm gonna look it up now. I didn't want to look it up in the song. If he did the intro, there's an amazing intro. The way it's done visually, and also the audio has been copied now to death since like 2000. I think that happened in 2015. I think 2014. True Detective, if you know the first season with Matthew McConaughey and what's his name? Shoot, I don't know, but it will come up here. True Detective. Just the whole show is amazing. But let's see if he did that. True Detective. Who sings the song in True Detective season 1? So Woody Harrelson, Matthew McConaughey, the Handsome Family. Oh, so it's okay. But that sounded also like the voice in that show sounded like him, you know. And then in the second season, they actually did use let's see, season 2. Yeah, in the season 2 they used Leonard Cohen, but this whole, like the way the slide guitar here, just the whole way the guitar was being played worked so well for the song, because it was such a hypnotic kind of, you know, tune. And it did remind me, like, you know, when I reacted to Dire Straits, the detective kind of like thing, you know, but this was more the road to hell. I love it, man. This is a very, very famous song, 25 million plays. So yeah, a lot of people know this. Let me know what you thought when you heard this the first time. What did it remind you of anything? Now, everything that I'm talking about, you know, maybe just because of my point of, you know, reference, what I think it reminds me of. But yeah, like Leonard Cohen, Dire Straits, the voice. I know he's, I'm sure, very special and unique in his own way. I mean, just the listeners that he has. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we could dive into, like, you know, Fool is the most famous song here. Josephine, Driving Home for Christmas. Holy moly, 500 million. That would be interesting to hear. But yeah, I really love his style. I love that very deep voiced, you know, very serious tone, and then that guitar, those chords. Man, just beautiful song. Thank you so much again, NARVIK. This was just like, was perfect. It was very cinematic, you know. It was very, the whole track had like you could visualize like a lot, you know, in your head, just by the lyrics and by the sounds and by everything. So this was great. Thank you so much. And yeah, like I said, you know, if you like the video, let me know what you thought, but also comment below what you thought when you first listened to this in the late 80s. And do you know him from before? Let's see, when did he start recording? Is he more like an 80s guy? Let's see. 78. Okay, so not really an 80s guy, but you know. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I wonder if he had this voice already in his like early stuff. He has two 70s albums, then 80, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 7, 88, and then is this here. So yeah, I'm interested if he had that, if he also always used that voice. And I don't remember any like cover, so that's the only thing that I always remember, the covers of each record. So that's how I know if I've done something or not. Okay, well, that's it. Again, thank you so much, NARVIK. I really, really appreciate it. I love the song. And yeah, like I said, let me know, and I'll see you all in the next one.